Good afternoon. This is Susan. I have been discussing things that should be in our pantry, or things that most of us keep in our pantry. One of the things we keep is oatmeal. So this week, the rest of the week, I am going to concentrate on some recipes that you can do with oatmeal that won't require many other ingredients. So the first thing I've got is instant oatmeal. I know some of you buy instant oatmeal, but I make my own. This is the recipe I use, and I usually cut it down because I can't eat that much of it. It would take me forever to eat all that. So here's the recipe. I usually don't add my fruit or my brown sugar I to the whole big batch. I usually add that as I add before I put in my boiling water, simply because I don't want one big big mix of whatever fruit. I want a variety of fruits, and I can't have that if I don't add them before I add my water. Another one is overnight oats. Now remember, if we can't buy anything and we're caught locked at home, we can make our own yogurt. And as long as we have oats and as long as we have milk. And you can make yogurt out of the powdered milk too that you have. Just do some research and you can do it. Okay, this is for overnight oats. I put it in a pint jar and I mix it all up and I put it in the refrigerator overnight. I will add my fruits, my fresh fruits, or whatever else I want, seasonings, whatever it is, just before I eat it, okay? This is the one I use. This is the one I like. Excuse me. Pardon me. The next recipe I've got is also for overnight oats, but it makes a bigger batch, so you don't have to do it every night before you go to bed. I do this one a lot. Excuse me, simply because I don't like making it every night. I like to be prepared a little bit. Okay, this is just basically the same recipe as the one I gave you to begin with, except they added a cheetah seeds to this. Okay? You can also add any kind of seasoning you want. Pumpkin spice would be good in the fall. Apple spice would be good. Just plain cinnamon, brown sugar and apples, brown sugar and maple syrup, all that kind of stuff will work. Okay. Add that, your fresh fruit, after you're serving it, when you're serving it. You just take out what you want and put the fresh fruit on it and you've got it. Another thing, if we go into a lockdown and there's no food, oats food, you can make oats food, oats milk. This one you use the old-fashioned oats, and you have to use that because it works best. 4 cups of ice water, and you put it all in the blender, and you pause it 10 or 15 seconds. Then you put it in a cheesecloth lined strainer, or if you have a tea bag, a cheesecloth tea bag, or something like that. Put it all in there, and gently push the milk through the cheesecloth. Strain a second time if you have to, and then you just have pulp, and you will have just plain milk. There's also, it tends to get slimy, so add a banana or some honey to your oats when you've got it in the blender, okay? You can save this oats and you cook it and eat it like you do regular oatmeal, or you can put it in cakes, so you can put it in pies or pudding or some hot dishes, something like that. There's also recipes that tell you to use hot water instead of ice cold water, but I feel the method that I've just given you is the best. But you experiment and see what you like. I would say if I use hot water, the oats would be cooked, and I really don't want cooked oats, okay? So this is the one I'm intending to try, but like I said, experiment and see what you like. Add vanilla to it. Add almond extract to it. Whatever you can do, you like. But if there's no milk available, and they're telling us there's not going to be any milk available, you're going to have to learn to use an alternate. And so this is one you can make itself at home. Make sure you have good seasonings and so forth. I would put vanilla in it. I would put almond extract. I think that would be good in it. But before you use it, make sure you shake the bottle, because the milk is going to separate, and you have to shake it all together. Here's a second one for oat milk. This is a little bit different. It's got fruit in it, got dates in it. I'm thinking I don't have any dates, but I got raisins, so I thought I'd use the raisins with it and see what happened. All these things a lot of these things can be, you can separate. You can use your own ingredient. If you don't have, you can substitute, is what I'm trying to say. If you don't have dates, I'm going to use raisins. In fact, I'm going to do one with plain old raisins, and I'm going to do one with the sweetened, the sun-kissed golden raisins is what I want. Golden raisins, and see what happens. This recipe is one that you don't need a blender for, and that's why I chose it. If our power goes off and we don't have a blender and we still need milk, well, we're going to have to do something. And this is the one I chose. Hopefully we won't lose our power. Hopefully we won't be without milk. Hopefully all this stuff that you're predicting is not going to happen. But in case it is, and we got to, I'm going to say a depression. They say recession. In fact, they don't even use those words anymore. But I'm going to say we got a depression going on. It's going to get bad, people, I'm afraid. So get these alternates that you have. At least get them down on paper. So if we don't have a computer, if we don't have power, at least we've got something to go by. Okay? Tomorrow I will give you some more oat recipes. There's a good cake recipe. I also found a good pancake recipe. There's all kinds of recipes. I've been going through all my old cookbooks, and I've been finding all these things. So tomorrow will be another oats recipe day, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.